That shit crazy. All this smoking. I'm weak. Own guys. Yeah, space corn. And there's a picture. It's a football picture, I think. Or it's one. It's basketball. It's a football picture. It's an orange chain. And go ahead and subscribe to that thing while you at it. Jay Sean said, yo, Jay Sean, okay. My nigga Jay Sean said, yo, ain't this. You watching it? My nigga Jay Sean said, yo, I didn't see that shit. My bad, Jay. You want me to mute you? Just mute me on the game, man. Yo, Jay Sean. I know you on here. Or it's Chris. I knew he was gonna say that shit. I swear I knew he was gonna say that shit. I would have said that too. You ready? Yeah.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Hurts to throw. Forced out to his left. Hurts throws it.
I didn't even mean
it. Scooped up by the 49ers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now left side on the swing pass. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They'll get 34 yards there. Out of the gun, Purdy. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points.
Hurt this dumbass. Fuck, nigga. Hurt this dumbass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Fuck niggas talking about. Fuck niggas talking about.
31.
You'd think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many offensive
coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, who the fuck that is, nigga. What?
Deep ball right away, and if I were a defensive coordinator in this league,
that's
exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
It was 3 of y'all niggas on my nigga, 2 that stump.
So the line of scrimmage moves all
It was
the
3
way
of y'all
across
niggas
the
on my
50
nigga.
now as they come up 1st and 10. Sanders toss left side.
Oh, shit.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
And watch I get this shit from doing this shit. That's fun.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Fuck!
And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers
But he's
forced the
double teaming
turnover.
both of my
They'll
players.
take over at their own 27. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That
I was
just
gonna throw it to. I was ready to throw it to. I was ready to throw it to
And the
AJ.
interception
But that
is-
nigga had like 3 niggas on him. But this nigga took all 3 of them players.
He always
And then I
talked
couldn't.
about
I
how much
can't
pressure's in
but
the
I
face
should
of the
ran
guy,
that bitch. That
and
shit
can he
was wild.
step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Nigga, what? I'm great.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And some space here.
My nigga,
And he's
bro, wait,
bounds
bro,
all the
no.
way down at the 2. So close from the 2. Here's 1st and goal.
My nigga hawk that shit down. That's just after he scored.
McCaffrey diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Niggas dead ass jump over him.
Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
And they go with McCaffrey. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now 1st down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Throwing his Hurts, buying time to his left. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating, steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, Plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
It is certainly becoming rare around the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
How the fuck you slide? Ain't his X?
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Nigga, that shit say you. They say your opponent.
Now back to throw. Hurts fumbles it, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's got his man as the tight end Goddard. And he'll be as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go to be a good one. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. He'll drop to throw. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Nah, that shit crazy.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Nah, Key, I know you would not let that shit slide.
And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Nah, you gotta be worried
out of that,
about
but now they're looking at third down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way. Couldn't try to escape and hit them for more yardage running. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
I did not mean to throw that. I threw it to circle, bro. I told you. Bro, no, nigga. I threw it to circle, bro. No. I'm getting that shit back on the
1 yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but
I threw that
obviously
shit to
Charles,
circle,
they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll get this only up to about the 3 yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Niggas didn't even fucking block up.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football. They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Here's Purdy. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. On fourth down, here's Purdy. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. And in scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed, but that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick it.
It's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Purdy. And he's got it. And he is out of bounds here. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's our team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And he's going to go out.